most music.
WABC.
That's 100 proof at 25 past 1 on WABC. Somebody been sleeping. That's Joey D.
Well, you got a new dance and it goes like this. Yeah, the name of the dance is the peppermint twist. Well, you like this, the peppermint twist. Round and round, up and down, round and round, up and down, round and round and up and down. And 1, 2, 3, kick. 1, 2, 3, jump.
Music.
WABC.
It's 29 minutes past 1. Hello.
WABC, New York.
Franklin Rosie, get on board. We're gonna ride till there ain't no more to go. Taking it slow. don't you know? Have me a time with a poor man's lady, hitching on a twilight train. Ain't nothing here that I care to take along. Maybe a song to sing when I want. Don't need to say please to no man for a happy tune. Oh, love my rosy child, you got the way to make me happy. You and me, we go in style. Crackling rose, your store-bought woman, but you make me sing like a guitar humming. So hang on to me, girl, our song keeps running. Play it now, play it now, play it now, my baby. Crackling rose and make me smile. Girl, if it lasts for an hour, well, that's alright, 'cause we got all night. Set the world right. Find us a dream that don't ask no questions, yeah. Oh, love my rosy child, you got the way to make me happy. You and me, we go in style. Crackling rose, your store-bought woman, but you make me sing like a guitar humming. So hang on to me, girl, our song keeps running. Play it now, play it now, play it now, my baby. Crackling rose and make me smile. Girl, if it lasts for an hour, well, that's alright, 'cause we got all night. Set the world right. Find us a dream that don't ask no question.
WABC.
Tra-la-la, tweedledee-dee-dee, it gives me a thrill. That's Neil Diamond's song. It's Crackling Rosie. It's 1:32 WABC Music Time. Now, if you've never driven through Colorado and Wyoming, pause. You just can't imagine how relaxing, cool, and beautiful it really is. And if you've never seen flock upon flock of the finest sheep grazing in the endless rolling pastures, then you have missed the breathtaking size of it all. But if you ever do see it, you will begin to realize the tremendous effort that Bohack ranchers put into raising the finest lamb in the world, where seldom is heard. And Bohack meat is their business. They're always scouting the country for the best there is. So when the meat buyer is out west and is studying the sheep in the pastures, he asks himself some important questions.
Why do I really want a sheep?
Get out of here. This is cattle country. Is the environment the sheep live in right? Are they feeding on good green mountain grass? Are the ranchers adding enough of the proper mixture to their food intake? Well, at Bohack, they think of meat as the most important purchase, so they keep a close eye on the flock. Now, maybe that's why they're known as the meat people. This week at Bohack, they have USDA choice genuine spring whole legs of lamb, cut regular style for 75 cents a pound.
Bah, baby, bah!
So you come on into Bohack and you try this lamb. You laugh, you Dan Ingram, you laugh. You make sport of me, Dan, but you have this coming up after 2 o'clock. It's 27 minutes before 2. This is Ron Lundy. How you doing?
Coast Music Power, 77 WABC.
Ladies, the next time you're looking for Markel bathroom tissue at your supermarket, look for the Big Change. The Big Change is a new look for Markel bathroom tissue, a newly designed wrapper. But once you remove that wrapper, there's the same great Markel quality. It's soft and absorbent, it's strong, has a clean cut, no shreddage, tears off where it's supposed to tear off. And you know what?
What?
It comes in sparkling white, plus pastel shades of yellow and pink and aqua to go with your bathroom's decorator colors.
What views?
As for price, full-size rolls of 500 two-ply sheets actually cost less underline less, than most other brands. So you look for newly designed Markel bathroom tissue in 2, 3, or 4-roll packs on each poly pack. You look for the special offer of personally monogrammed cocktail napkins. Same offer as on Markel's paper napkins too. They're full size, they're soft and absorbent. And when it comes to paper products for the home, remember,
Why?
Markel makes living a little bit softer.
Music Radio 77.
WABC.
This is Deeper and Deeper. This is Frida Payne at 25 before 2 from All Hit Music Radio, WABC.
Music.
WABC.
Deeper and deeper in debt we go. That is Frida Payne, 22 before 2 on WABC. Hi, bird.
Fall is a feast in the Poconos, especially at Fawn Lake Forest, where the leaves are a festival of color. Every weekend this month, we're having our Oktoberfest with 10 sumptuous weekend cookouts, swimming in our indoor clubhouse swimming pool, lots of prizes and games for the kids, boat rides too, and our own Oompa brass band to entertain you. So come on over to Fawn Lake Forest, one of the most beautiful year-round family recreational communities in the Poconos. Have a great day on us this weekend at our Oktoberfest. We're on Route 590 in Rollins, Pennsylvania. Give us a jingle so we'll know when you're coming, and so Buck can reserve a pumpkin for you. Fawn Lake Forest. Call 297-3652.
my pumpkin buck now. That's area code 212, an open housing community offering statement available from Subdivider, New York Advertising, number 90814. Hi, Cousin Brucey. How you doing?
Hi, Ron. You're looking terrific.
Well,
You sound
thank you.
fine.
Well, you're just a fine person. I
very much.
don't care what's saying about you, Bruce. I like you. But I always have. And Bruce will be with you tonight on WABC.
WABC, most music power.
The Scandinavian takeover. It started with a blonde and was completed by a cigar. Eric, the brave filter-tipped cigar in the bold size of Scandinavian descent. Eric, the most pleasurable idea from Scandinavia since the blonde. Try a pack and let the exciting taste of Eric conquer you.
When I said I needed you,
Oh, Dusty Presley at 20 minutes before 2.
would always stay. It wasn't me who changed, but you. And now you go away. Oh, don't you know that now you're gone, and I'm left here on my own. Now I have to follow you and beg you to come home. You don't have to say you love me, just be close at hand. You don't have to stay forever, I will understand. Believe me, I can't help but love you. But believe me, I'll never tie you down. Left alone, just a memory. Life seems dead and so unreal. All that's left is loneliness. There's nothing left to feel. You don't have to say you love me, just be close at hand. You don't have to stay forever, I will understand. Believe me, oh, believe me. Say you love me, just be close at hand. You don't have to stay forever, I will understand. Believe me, believe me, believe me.
The most music.
WABC.
Said I needed you.
Instant replay.
You said you would always stay. It wasn't me who changed, but you. And now you go away. Oh, don't you know that now you're gone, and I'm left here on my own. Now I have to follow you and beg you to come home. You don't have to say you love me, just be close at hand. You don't have to stay forever, I will understand. Believe me, I can't help but love you. But believe me, I'll never tie you down. Left alone, just a memory. Life seems dead and so unreal. All that's left is loneliness.
minutes now before 2 o'clock on WABC.
Grand Union makes shopping more rewarding. You can do without us, but we can't do without you.
Grand Union tries to earn your patronage by offering efficient, courteous service at all times and by bringing you the best possible values.
Grand Union makes shopping more rewarding.
By golly, you know, you shop Grand Union where value, quality, and service are three of the most important features. This week, Grand Union is featuring USDA Grade A beef sale. All your favorite cuts, sale price to fit your weekly budget. Jug steaks, first cut, $49 a pound for nutritious breakfast. Grand Union has early morning sliced bacon, 69 cents a pound. Also for a snack any time of the day, try plump, juicy California red grapes at 29 cents a pound. You'll find all the values at Grand Union where you get Triple S blue stamps too. They're on Grand Union, not on you.
Grand Union makes shopping more rewarding.
It's going to be sunny and warm this afternoon, they say, high up around 80. Cloudy, mild tonight, chance of scattered showers through tomorrow. Right now it's cloudy, 73 WABC degrees.
Every kid in America loves Jell-O brand gelatin, but if you forget to make it, they can forget about eating it. To help remind you to make something good and delicious tomorrow, put a box of Jell-O out tonight. Jell-O. If it's not there, you'll hear about it.
Put a Jell-O out tonight. 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 Before you lock all the doors and turn out the light, put a box of good old Jell-O out tonight. Put a box of good old Jell-O out tonight. Put a box of
Thank you, kids. Piercing, aren't they? Oh, put a Jell-O out tonight. 13 before 2. Music Radio 77 all the way. WABC, ain't no mountain high enough.
If you need me, call me. No matter where you are, no matter how far, just call my name. I'll be there in a hurry. On that you can depend and never worry. No wind, no wind, no rain, no rain. Oh, winter's cold can't stop me, babe. Oh, baby, 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 if you're my gold. No wind, no wind, no rain, no rain. Stop me, baby, if you're my I know you must follow the sun wherever it leads. But remember, if you should fall short of your desires, remember life holds for you one guarantee. You'll always have me. And if you should miss my love one of these old days, if you should ever miss the arms that used to hold you so close, or the lips that used to touch yours so tenderly, just remember what I told you the day I set you free. No mountain high enough, no valley low enough, no river wide enough, keep me from you. No mountain high enough, no valley low enough, no river wide enough, keep me from you.
Edwin Starr.
Yeah. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Yeah. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Say it again, y'all. Look out. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Listen to me. I despise. 'Cause it means destruction of this life. Won't these tears to thousands of mothers' lives when their sons go up to fight and lose their lives. I said war. Good God, y'all. What is it good for? Absolutely. Get said again. War. Lord. What is it good for? Absolutely. Listen to me. War. It ain't nothing but a heartbreak. War. Friend only to the undertaker. War is an enemy to all mankind. The thought of war blows my mind. War has caused unrest within the younger generation. Induction, then destruction. Who wants to die? War. Good God, y'all. What is it good for? Absolutely. Said. War. Oh, yeah. What is it good for? Absolutely. Listen to me. War. It ain't nothing but a heartbreaker. War. It's got one friend, that's the undertaker. War has shattered many young men's dreams. Made him disabled, bitter and mean. Life is much too short and precious. He's been fighting wars each day. War can't give life, it can only take it away. War. Good God, y'all. What is it good for? Absolutely. Say it again. War. Lord. What is it good for? Absolutely. Listen to me. War. It ain't nothing but a heartbreaker. War. Friend only to the undertaker.
News before the hour on WABC New York. That big fire in Jersey City is now under control, according to the Jersey City Fire Department. At least 9 people were hurt in that fire in 3 adjoining buildings at the corner of Jackson and Stevens Avenue. That blaze hit 4 alarms in Jersey City. The Coast Guard has closed off 7 miles of the Hackensack River, where the water is covered by a brown, smelly substance. As a Coast Guard spokesman explains,
The river was closed for the simple fact that this substance has been described as being moderately hazardous, which can be injurious through breathing, swallowing, and skin penetration.
the Coast Guard says pumpers are now being used to soak up that brown guck from the Hackensack River. The river is closed from the Pulaski Skyway in Kearney to Ridgefield, New Jersey. Police don't know where that brown chemical came from, but it's already killed fish and wildlife in part of the Hackensack River. At City Hall, WABC's Joe Pham reports a number of the city councilmen are miffed at Mayor Lindsay. The mayor appeared this morning before the Finance Committee and made a statement about New York City's financial pinch. But the mayor left before the councilman had a chance to give him the third degree about his warning of possible payless paydays for city employees. At Kiamisha Lake, the New York AFL-CIO convention has reaffirmed its earlier endorsement of Governor Rockefeller. Goldberg supporters who charged the Rocky endorsement was rigged are holding their own AFL-CIO convention here in New York. Workers are picketing outside 19 funeral homes in New York City and Nassau County today. It's part of a selective strike by funeral directors, embalmers, and undertakers who are demanding pay raises. On the list of political endorsements, Newsday says it's backing Congressman Ellard Lowenstein for another term, and the Long Island Press says it's backing Democrat Richard Ottinger for the U.S. Senate. Right now, 73 degrees in New York under partly cloudy skies. World News next. This is Bob Hart.
This is news from American Contemporary Radio, and I'm Don Gardner in New York. The bail is $250,000. Details on that story in 60 seconds.
You're under pressure. It piles up. Then headache starts. pain, it's tension, you reach for Anacin. Of all the leading tablets, strong as you can get in the pain reliever doctors specify most. When pain goes, you can relax. Anacin tablets helps control headache pain and its tension. Anacin.
A serious illness or injury. Suppose it happens to you, and you won't be able to work for a year or more. You may be eligible for Social Security disability benefits. Regular monthly checks until you're able to work again. If you think Social Security helps when you retire, you're right. But it's also something you can depend on now.
If a serious illness or injury strikes you, contact any Social Security office.
Here in New York City, Angela Davis has been arraigned on a fugitive charge. Angela Davis is wanted in California in connection with the kidnapping and murder of a judge in San Rafael. She is specifically charged with buying the guns used in the shooting. ABC correspondent Dick Culp was in the federal courtroom when bail was set.
When the commissioner set bail, fixed it at $250,000, Angela Davis more or less raised an eyebrow. She didn't say anything, but that raised eyebrow is about the extent of the facial or emotional reaction as I watched her during the proceedings here at the federal building.
If someone comes up with the $250,000, Angela Davis can get out of jail until Friday, when she'll have a hearing on extradition to California. A group of radio executives are attending a conference on drugs at the White House. John Brogan, the information director of the Armed Forces, told the conference that young people are influenced for or against drugs by some of the pop music they listen to. Brogan told the radio executives to listen to the lyrics of the tunes that some of their stations play. The House today approved the revised bill on fighting drugs. The House bill includes the no-knock provision on search for drugs, stiffer penalties for drug pushers, and lower penalties for possession on a first charge. Near Carlstadt, New Jersey, the Coast Guard has closed 7 miles of the Hackensack River. Some kind of chemicals are polluting the river. We asked Jerry Cross of the Coast Guard here in New York if they know what the chemicals are.
It is insoluble in water, deep brown in color, with a pungent odor, and is irritating to the skin and eyes. According to standards for rating the effect of various chemicals on humans, this substance is described as being moderately hazardous, which can be injurious through breathing, swallowing, and skin penetration.
The Coast Guard says teams of men are on the river trying to clean up the chemicals. Ducks, fish, and birds are dying in the water, the Hackensack River in New Jersey. Here in New York City this morning, the FBI arrested 18 people on charges of hijacking cargo at Kennedy Airport. The FBI says the 18 stole more than $100,000 worth of goods from Pan American Airways more than a year ago. The government says more than 17 million is stolen every year at Kennedy Airport. The U.S. set off a nuclear explosion underground today at the Nevada test site. Swedish scientists say Russia this morning set off a big one underground up in the Arctic. The Swedish scientists rate the Russian test at 5 times bigger than anything the U.S. ever tested underground. And the U.S. Atomic Energy Center in Washington says it has detected an above-the-ground nuclear explosion by Red China. President Nixon has added 5 more states to his tour for support of Republican candidates. The president will make stops Monday and Tuesday in Ohio, North Dakota, Missouri, Tennessee, and Indiana. That trip is in addition to the visits this Saturday in Vermont, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, and Wisconsin. In Montreal, indications are talks will resume this afternoon on release of those 2 kidnapped officials. In South Korea, a bad accident, a bus and a train collided. The bus was bringing high school boys back from a trip to a national shrine. 52 of the boys died, the other 24 are seriously injured. The train hit the bus at an unguarded crossing in South Korea. And that's the report from the Pacific that's making contemporary news.
News before the hour, a service of ABC News.
The most music on WABC New York.
Dan Ingram Electric Radio Theater is on the air.
Aha! So I sat down, I started to write on it. We have a log here where I have to keep records of things, and my pen ran out of ink. But, unbeknownst to everyone else, under the lectern where the copy is, I have a secret pen, which I'll now open and check to make sure there's ink in it. There is ink! Eureka! We will do a show! Can't do a show without pen and ink. Now don't make no never mind, right, baby? That's my boss, he's singing. This is free! All right now, it's number 5 on WABC. Go ahead.
Then she stood in the street, smiling from my head to her feet. I said, hey, what is maybe we can see things the same. Now don't you wait, oh hesitate. Let's move before they raise the fucking rate. Ow! All right now, baby, it's all right now. All right now, baby, it's all right now. Let me tell you now. I took her home to my place, watching every move on her face. She said, look, what's your game, baby? Are you trying to put me in shame? I said, let's slow, don't go so fast. Don't you think that love can last? She said, love, love of love. Now you're trying to trick me in love. All right now, baby, it's all right now. All right now, baby, it's all right now.
Number 5 at WABC.
Power play one, play one, play
Up at the top, the Jackson 5, the number 1 record called I'll Be There. It's 3 minutes past 2 in the Ingram thing. 73, partly cloudy, WABC degrees. How you doing today?
Right on.
You and I must make a pact. We must bring salvation back. Where there is love, I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll reach out my hand to you. I'll have faith in all you do.
right, Jackson 5, number wonderful on WABC. It's 2:06 right now. Oh, this is Lola. Right on. Kinks, number 31 on WABC.
I met her in the club down in Old Soho, where you drink champagne and it tastes just like cherry cola. C-O-L-A cola. She walked up to me and she asked me to dance. I asked her her name and in a dark brown voice she said Lola. L-O-L-A Lola. Lola, Lola, Lola. Well, I'm not the world's most physical guy, but when she squeezed me tight, she nearly broke my spine. Oh, my Lola. Lola, Lola, Lola. Well, I'm not dumb, but I can't understand why she walked like a woman and talked like a man. Oh, my Lola. Lola, Lola, Lola. Lola, Lola, Lola. Well, we drank champagne and danced all night under electric candlelight. She picked me up and snapped me on her knee. Said, little boy, won't you come on with me? Well, I'm not the world's most passionate guy, but when I looked in her eyes, well, I almost fell for my Lola. Lola, Lola, Lola. Lola, Lola, Lola. I pushed her away. I walked to the door. I fell to the floor. I got down on my knees. I looked at her and she at me. That's the way that I wanted to stay, and I always wanted to be that way for my Lola. Lola, Lola, Lola. Girls will be boys and boys will be girls. It's a mixed up, muddled up, shook up world except my Lola. Lola, Lola, Lola. Well, I left home just a week before, and I'd never ever kissed a woman before. But Lola smiled and took me by the hand, said, little boy, I'm gonna make you a man. Well, I'm not the world's most masculine man, but I know what I am in the bed. I'm a man, so it's Lola. Lola, Lola, Lola. Lola, Lola, Lola.
La Lola, yeah. Na Nathan and all them cats. Danny. All right, Kinks, are ready. You're going on with it. Lola, yes. I believe you. Sort of going for overtime, but that's ridiculous. Fellas, Kinks. Fellas. All right. Lola. Must be saying something wrong. How about fini? Cut.
The most music. WABC.
Magic word is cut. I say it's 2:10 on WABC. And A&P wants to remind you this is Fire Prevention Week in New York. Fire strikes suddenly and unexpectedly, and every year fire takes its toll in human life and property damage. A&P suggests one of the best ways to protect your family and your home is with fire extinguishers, so you can fight back quickly. Especially for Fire Prevention Week, A&P has sale-priced foam fire extinguishers at $249. They're 18-ounce size extinguishers, complete with mounting bracket, and are all UL approved. Asshole, right? They're easy to operate, too. Get several for kitchen and basement, for garage, for automobile, wherever there's danger of fire. So when fire strikes, you can fight back instantly. Remember, A&P's sale price, foam fire extinguishers, the 18-ounce size, $249, now during Fire Prevention Week in New York. the most inexpensive protection you can have. Really, it's a good idea. Get several foam fire extinguishers, $249 each, at your New York, New Jersey Metropolitan A&P.
Remember when you used to go outside to get a breath of fresh air? Call Citizens for Clean Air, 935-1454. We need your help, and frankly, you need ours.
Get yourself a package of natural goodness.
Dorman's Endicott cheese.
From Wisconsin, 100% grade A.
They make cheese the old country way. Dorman's, ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba. No processing or flavoring.
Nothing artificial.
Get yourself a package of natural goodness. Dorman's Endicott cheese.
Edwin
Clarence
Starr,
Carter,
Eric
Diana
Moore,
Ross, Bobby
Aretha
Sherman,
Franklin,
Creedence Clearwater
Dawn,
Revival,
The Carpenters,
Mungo Jerry, all hit music radio, WABC.
Oh, look what they've done, Ma. Number 10 this week.
Look what they done to my song, Ma. Look what they done to my song. Well, it's the only thing that I could do half right, and it's turning out all wrong, Ma. Look what they've done to my song. Wish I could find a good book to live in. Wish I could find a good book. Well, if I could find a real good book, I'd never have to come out and look at what they've done to my song. Look what they've done to my brain, Ma. Look what they've done to my brain. Well, they picked it like a chicken bone, and I think I'm half insane, Ma. Look what they've done to my brain. Ils ont changé ma chanson, Ma. Ils ont changé ma chanson. C'est la seule chose que j'ai fait, et ce n'est pas bon, Ma. Ils ont changé ma chanson. Look what they've done to my song, Ma. Look what they've done to my song, Ma. Well, they tied it up in a plastic bag, then turned it upside down, Ma. Look what they've done to my song.
Let's look what they've done to my song, Mom. Yes, indeed. That's the new Seekers, number 10 this week. Somehow that should have been recorded by the Carpenters, I have a feeling. Well, anyway, sunny and warm this afternoon, high of about 80. Cloudy and mild tonight, temperatures in the upper 60s. Cloudy with a chance of showers tomorrow. Of course, temperatures in the 70s. Right now it's 73, partly cloudy. WABC D.
On the Dan Ingram Show.
What's the celebration? Another winner. Yes, you could be that $2,500 winner in the Merit and Safeway game that rewards your football knowledge and skill. Jackpot Football. How does it work? Pick up a free jackpot football card at any Merit or Safeway station. Fill in your name and pick the winners. No purchase is necessary. Just pick them right, and you win up to $2,500 in cash, and you can win week after week if you know how to pick them. So get in the action. Get your jackpot football card and pick a winner in Merit and Safeway gasolines with guaranteed octane plus valuable trading stamps. Right now, with only one book of stamps, you can get a professional size and weight football for the kids and win up to $2,500 at the world's busiest gasoline stations, where you save on every gallon you buy. Game void where prohibited.
Grand, the contest open to licensed drivers only.
WABC!
So if you lost it or something, you're through. Hey, this week only, take advantage of the exciting values in Castro's huge holiday week sale, featuring fabulous buys in smartly styled Castro convertibles and other home furnishings, too. Yeah, it's a week for giant savings at Castro. You'll find a stunning selection of custom-designed Castro convertible sofas and love seats and sectionals and chairs and tables and ottomans that add a bright new dimension to modern living. Oh, I love it. Don't miss Castro's great holiday week sale. Convenient terms, including Master Charge. Master Charge, right. And Bank AmeriCard, too. Stand at attention when you say that. Castro, first to conquer living space. And don't forget, all the showrooms are open evening. As a matter of fact, Castro even has a ukulele, which if you strum it hard enough, stops playing, and then it turns into Simon and Garfunkel.
I'd rather be a sparrow than a snail. Yes, I would. If I could, I surely would. I'd rather be a hammer than a nail. Yes, I would. If I only could, I surely would. Yes, I would. If I could, I surely would. I'd rather feel the earth beneath my feet. Yes, I would. If I only could, I surely would.
Pasa, Simon and Garfunkel. We got much more music for you. 20 minutes past 2 right now.
I was born and raised down in Alabama.
Tale of Clarence.
On a farm way back up in the woods. I was so ragged that folks used to call me Patches. Papa used to tease me about it. Of course, deep down inside, he was hurt because he'd done all he could. My papa was a great old man. I can see him with a shovel in his hand. See, education he never had. He did wonders when the times got bad. The little money from the crops he raised barely paid the bills we made. Oh, life had kicked him down to the ground. When he tried to get up, life would take him back down. One day, Papa called me to his dying bed, put his hands on my shoulders, and in tears he said, Patches, I'm depending on your son to pull the family through. My son is all left up to you. later, Papa passed away, and I became a man that day. So I told Mama I was gonna quit school, but she said that was Daddy's strictest rule. So every morning before I went to school, I fed the chickens and I chopped wood too. Sometimes I felt that I couldn't go on. I wanted to leave, just run away from home, but I would remember what my daddy said. With tears in his eyes on his dying bed, he said, Patches, I'm depending on you, son. I've tried to do my best. It's up to you to do the rest. Then one day a strong rain came and washed all the crops away. And at the age of 13, I thought I was carrying the weight of the whole world on my shoulders. And you know, Mama knew what I was going through, cause every day I had to work the fields, cause that's the only way we got our meals. See, I was the oldest of the family, and everybody else depended on me. Every night I heard my mama pray, Lord, give him strength to make another day. No years have passed and all the kids are grown. The angels took Mama to a brand new home. Lord knows, people, I shedded tears, but my daddy's voice kept me through the years. Sing, Patches, I'm depending on you, son. So pull the family through. My son, it's all left up to you. Lord, hear Papa's voice say, Patches, I'm depending on you, son. I've tried to do my best. It's up to you to do the rest. I can see the voice say, Patches, I'm depending.
Yeah, that's Patches. Number 19, Clarence Carter on WABC. On your Dan Ingram travesty at 77 Radio. Right on. Hey, I got a question for you. Is there a dog in the house? Huh? Everybody knows your dog loves meat. And that's why so many dog foods have promised meat in their ads. Yeah, they promote meat, but deliver mainly cereal. What you do is look at the label on there. Huh? Yeah, see if you can tell how much meat is in there. Let's see if you can. But there is one dog food that's different all the way. Alpo. Yeah, Alpo promises meat and Alpo delivers it. Alpo is 100% what it says it is. Take Alpo beef, for instance. 100% beef and hearty meat byproducts. Nothing but that. That's it. Nothing but. Not a speck of cereal. And for variety, there are 7 great-tasting Alpo 100%ers to include in your dog's diet, all loaded with the precious natural proteins of meat. Oh, sure, Alpo costs a little more. The real thing costs more than cereal, but if you treat your dog like a member of the family, you'll want to give him the food he loves. And today, more than ever, you want to get what you pay for, right? Right. Well, you get it with Alpo. Alpo, A-L-P-O, Alpo. See what happens when you switch your dog to Alpo, huh? It's Santana. It's Black Magic Woman, Gypsy Queen.
Magic woman, got a black magic woman. I've got a black magic woman, got me so blind I can't see. That she's a black magic woman, she's trying to make a devil out of me. Don't turn your back on me, baby. Don't turn your back on me, baby. Yes, don't I need you so bad, magic woman, I can't leave you
Santana, yeah, Black Magic Woman and Gypsy Queen. That's out of the Abruxis album. Hey, here's Candida. It's Dawn doing number 3 for you.
right on. Stars won't come out if they know that you're about, 'cause they couldn't match the glow of your eyes.
I'll tell you who these guys really are after the record's over.
And oh, who am I? Just an ordinary guy, trying hard to win me first prize. Oh, Candida, we could make it together. The further from here, girl, the better. Where the air is fresh and clean. Candida, just take my hand and I'll lead you. I promise life will be sweeter, and it says so in my dream.
WABC, New York.
The future is bright. The gypsy told me so last night. Said she saw our children playing in the sunshine. And there was you and I in a house, baby, no lie. And all these things were yours and they were mine. Oh, my Candida, we could make it together. The further from here, girl, the better. Where the air is fresh and clean. Candida, just take my hand and I'll lead you. I promise life will be sweeter, and it says so in my dream. And oh, who am I? Just an ordinary guy. You know I'm trying hard to win me first prize. Oh, my Candida, we could make it together. The further from here, girl, the better. Where the air is fresh and
Candida. You know who Candida really, Dawn rather, the group. You know who Dawn really is? Well, if you remember Tony Orlando, that's their lead singer, and there's the Tokens behind him. How about that, sports fans? Little inside knowledge. I just was just apprised of that, as a matter of fact.
Ingram.
I haven't been apprised much lately. It's kind of fun to be apprised. You know?
It's that time again when you hear... And when more and more kids are getting what they really want, chewing gum.
Oh, Wrigley! That's my favorite. Me too.
Yes, kids love to get chewing gum for trick or treat, especially Wrigley's. And that makes mothers glad, too.
Wrigley's gum is the kind of treat I hope my own youngsters will bring home. It's so pure and wholesome. Each stick is individually wrapped. And it won't spoil their appetites because it's never rich or filling.
Yes, Wrigley's chewing gum is what children really like to get and parents like to give. In fact, it's the kind of treat mothers hope their own youngsters will bring home. So this Halloween, when you hear... Make everyone happy with lots of delicious Wrigley's spearmint, double mint, and juicy fruit gum.
I'm a Juicy Fruit fan myself, really.
WABC.
Hey, all Big Apple supermarkets are having a fantastic sale thing going on this week. The meat department has extra lean, short shank, fresh hams. And you know those are the best kind, right? Right. And they're full cut shank half, just $49 a pound. Full cut butt half, you'll pardon the expression, just $55 a pound. And rock Cornish game hens. Oh, they're fun. 1.5 to 2 pound average, $37 a pound. Boneless pot roast, just $77 a pound. In the produce department, fresh cauliflower, large head, just $33 each. California sweet, ripe honeydews, just $49 each. Seedless Florida grapefruit, 4 in poly pack, just 39 cents. In the frozen food department, Big Apple orange juice, 6-ounce cans, 2 for 99. 10-pack pizza, 27-ounce package, just 79 cents. In the dairy department, Big Apple yogurt, all varieties, 8-ounce cup, 5 for 99. Big Apple corn oil margarine, 1-pound package, 29 cents. The deli department has tasty lean boiled ham, sliced to order, at a low price of $1.39 a pound. A delicious cooked corned beef, sliced to order, just a half pound, 89 cents. Turkey salami, price to order, pound, 89 cents. Shop Big Apple this week and every week for outstanding sales. And check the Big Apple ads every week in the newspapers for valuable coupons, right? Run into Big Apple. They got all kinds of goods there. This is Sugarloaf. It's number 20. Green-Eyed Lady.
Green-eyed lady.